The agitation and demand for a separate Bodoland has gained momentum, with several Bodo groups continuing their national highway blockade that began since May 2nd. The All Bodo Students' Union, which is spearheading the movement for separate statehood, justified their renewed agitation, stating that the Bodo Accord signed in 1993 and 2003 did not fulfill the hopes and aspirations, as it could not secure the rights of the Bodo community. In a telephonic conversation with Northeast Live, APSU President Pramod Bodo said that the Bodos had pressed for a full-fledged state and not any intermediate arrangement like the Bodoland Territorial Council. Bodo also lamented over the fact that Bodos have been subjected to historical injustice.
Yes, it is very much justified because the Bodo Accord signed in 1993 and 2003 could not fulfill our hopes and aspirations. Neither it could protect our land and identity. We have been demanding a full-fledged separate state. So, any kind of arrangement which is less than separate state, that cannot fulfill our hopes and aspirations. So, Bodo people are very much determined, and Bodo people are facing a historical injustice. Despite of the son of the soil, the indigenous people of this country, we have been denied from our various rights, which are human rights, which are our birth rights, which are rights given in the Constitution.
When asked about if the Bodo groups would serve a deadline in this regard, the APSU president said that it is the responsibility of the government to address the issue. Slamming the centre, Pramod Bodo said that no concrete steps followed the assurance of Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh of resolving the issue through dialogues. The Union Minister had urged the Bodo groups to call off their agitation in the tripartite talks held in New Delhi on April 26, 2017.
Deadline is not an issue because it's a political demand and deadline may not resolve anything. But it should be the responsibility and duty of the government that they should protect the identity and culture and fulfill the hopes and aspiration of each and every citizen of the country. After a series of movement last year on 2017, 26 April, they organized a tripartite talk where the Home Minister Rajnath Singh himself presided the meeting. Then he said that you should not continue your movement. We will continue our dialogue process and resolve the Bodoland issue. But now almost already 1 year elapsed. There is no any dialogue, no any initiative.
Meanwhile, the Bodo groups have also warned of intensifying their agitation if the centre and the state do not come forward in addressing the demand of a separate Bodoland.
If government doesn't do anything, if they don't come forward with a policy decision and start the dialogue process, then we will continue our vigorous, peaceful democratic mass movement. It will go to any extent for any kind of untoward situation. If occurred during the movement period, government will be held responsible for that.
Now only time will tell as to how the centre and the state government react to the uproar demanding a separate Bodoland. Will the government pay heed to the demands of the Bodo groups? Bureau Report, Northeast Live.